Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. Well, here we are again. Can you believe that it skipped spring?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm jumping to conclusions. But you know, if we get past April...
Yes, look how good in dressing
Look,
we are.
if we get past April... Oh, I'm sorry. I was just making myself at home. If we get past April, you know May have wonderful days.
Yes.
And it has been raining. But it has been...
Wait, we're not in May. We're in April.
Right, absolutely. So I'm saying, if we get to May, you know May can carry weather like
Yes,
this.
that is
you
true.
You know June is summer. So what I'm saying, this is an early spring. An early spring. But really, it's an early summer. Oh my goodness, but I don't want to gloat.
Yes, I'm enjoying the weather every single day.
Every day. I love it, I love it, I love it. However, on a more somber note, if you don't mind,
Okay.
we took a break. And sometimes with baby Crone in school, and you know, I used to do this by myself. And I'm just used to baby Crone being around. So when baby Crone ain't around, it's just not the same.
I understand.
When she's not here. And you say, well, why don't you go with baby Crone? Well, because the hope is one day I will not be able to do this. And baby Crone will go on. And I'm teaching baby Crone to talk alone, be alone.
Yes.
In my mind, as a mom, I see baby Crone doing spectacular things. I mean, I don't know what you could do with a doctorate degree in physics other than teach. But she wants to be a medical physicist. So
yes.
This is so deep, but this is what you call pioneering on new ground. They don't have a name for it yet, but they coming up with it every day. What do you mean? This country is becoming more and more and more and more spiritual.
Yes.
And we're becoming more and more and more distance away from tradition. Which leads me to talk about what baby Crone has been begging me to talk about. And I said, no, Mom, read cards. No, it's heavy. She says, do it once a year.
Yes.
The state of America.
Yes.
Well, we're going in. So, no further ado, let's just get started. Baby Crone,
yes.
What do you think the problem is?
Well, I definitely think the problem is that a lot of people in this country has the survival of the fittest mentality, like they're out for themselves and disregarding everybody because this culture is greedy and it's all about that hustling and getting that money. And I feel like that's what is controlling the people's minds and their actions.
I'll be back. Can you keep them entertained?
Okay, I will.
Because I gotta cover my head. I'll be back. Could you please?
Yes.
Excuse me. I'll be right back. Keep them entertained, sweetheart.
Okay, I will. So, about entertainment. Well, first off, let's talk about how we have birds squawking in the background. If you can hear them, nature is alive. We are in nature. However, it is supposed to rain soon, but that's okay, guys. We will be out of this before it rains. We are enjoying the weather. How's the weather where you guys are? It is 83 here. Yes, 83 in spring. Oh, that's right. Did we skip spring? Are we in summer? It's like once winter left, summer was like, hello. And I'm like, come on, good weather. Other than that, it has been rainy for April. I've just really been on this weather kick lately because I am just in awestruck of the beautiful weather. Oh, you know what? I also have another fun fact with you guys that I did not get to share on the Brown Round. It was about the pupil because I am in anatomy currently, and what I learned in my class was that, you know, your pupil, the black part of your eye, that is a literal hole. Now to explain this, it's like a camera. When you take a picture, you know how the camera lens, that's basically what your pupil is like, and that is how you're able to see light, and that's how it receives to your pineal gland So that way your body can regulate day and night cycles. And if you would like to know more about the pineal gland, you can watch my video right here. It also has to talk with astrology because I was talking about the body parts. And with that being said...
Well,
oh, a bee.
as I was listening to you, and you know, I didn't want to go and pull her out, but she felt like she had something to say. So the old crone is in mourning. She's grieving
Okay.
over the conditions of America.
Understandable.
Go on, keep talking. Let her take a bow and let her
Yes.
think about what she going to say before she speaks.
Because if you look at who our media stars are, going back to the state of America, our media stars are influencing us. Hello, we call them influencers. And therefore we are following
You know, it's
trends.
all like a joke. Everything is like a joke. It's like we don't have no respect for anything. We don't have no respect
Nope.
from the government down to the poorest person in the world. They're in the country, in this country. I don't know about the world, but I know about the United States of America. It's a mockery.
Yes.
And it just seems like the more the blacks and all the other races get to the top, the more we start having billionaires in all colors.
That is true.
Although we know that white supremacists rule. Come on.
Yes. Not gonna let it go.
And you may not like what I'm about to say. I'm cool with that. It is what it is. It's been that way. But the idea that people of color from every walk of life
That is true.
are millionaires, billionaires.
Yes.
And it seems like now that the doors are open and now that we can do all this, we don't like one another. We used to could hide. And we would say it under our breath, so we would give nice nasties, like in the South, like, hi, and go, hi. Say, No, you say hi.
Hi.
We don't do that. It's in your face with everything.
Yeah.
In your face. It's in your face with sex. It's in your face with money. It's in your face with
Substance
everything.
abuse.
Everything. Everything in this country. And yet people are dying
Yeah.
to come here. Many of them come and are disillusioned
That is very
and go
true.
back home. But many of them come from some places that you can only imagine. That the poorest of the poor in this country have it better than some in other cultures.
That is true.
But the state of America, we got the government fighting.
Yes.
They stormed the Capitol.
Their own kind stormed the Capitol at that.
How do you talk about America and it doesn't become racist?
That is true.
You know, I'm trying not to talk and be racist. But you know, had it been a bunch of herbs, I ain't even going to say black men.
You're right.
I'm saying herbs. That would have been some kind of massacre. Had it been Arabs
Yes.
or Muslims. But these were the good old boys and the good old girls. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying America was built on that.
Right.
It was built on blood. It was built on sweat.
And lies.
And it was supposed to give all this restitution. And
Where
so
is it?
now you have a country that's angry. And the thing is, what we're really angry at, we're angry at the government.
Yes.
And we really can't really be angry at the government Because the government is a mess, because when they got in office, it was a mess. So the government been around before you, and it's been around before me.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
So we're just mad at the forefathers.
Yes.
We're going way back.
You're right. That's what we really mad
That's what
at.
we really mad at. That's what we really want. We really want restitution for what happened yesterday and the day before that. This country is angry.
Seeking answers.
And the thing is, the way I come to my conclusion, when it comes down to the Democratic Party, and it comes down to the Republican Party, and they always feuding, trying to take each other down to hell.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, they are.
But how is it only really gets that way when it comes time for voting? Because when the voting season is over, why is it that they back to being buddies again?
You're right.
They're friends.
Friendly rivalry.
This is all a conspiracy. And you know what? It never, ever changes. You know what they have done? They have gone as far as to say, your vote matters.
Yeah.
No, it don't.
No.
Not really.
No. Just shows who's really popular.
Shows who's popular. It may mean something on the spectrum, but do you really think they're going to give America the power to choose who's in office?
Yes, you're right. Now that's an illusion.
Come on, people. It's time to really wake up. I mean, we got satellites in the sky.
Yes, we do.
And you know they hiding something. You know what it feels like?
What?
It feels like, this is what it feels like. It feels like America is hiding. She's hiding from something really, really big.
I can believe
And
it.
because it's so huge, whatever this is, she fell apart. She can't maintain the government for not just because of finances, but because of the circumstances. It's too big. You know how you could have, you don't know, use your imagination, because I don't know, 20 children.
Okay.
They all in sync and harmony, and they of different ages. But none of them are over the age of 15.
Okay.
They all under 15. 20 children. But something happens to a set of twins.
Okay.
But what happened to the set of twins is this is major. This is life or death. And we all love the twins. They are the darlings of the family. They the darlings. So everything stops. And everybody focus their attention on the twins. And then in the meantime, little Bobby and little Becky and all them, they don't understand what's going on. You understand? The baby in the crib that needs to have the pamper don't understand because they got to wait till one of the other ones turn around. Am I making it make sense?
Yes.
To say you need some attention. And America hasn't turned around because whatever this thing is, she's so buried in it, she can't focus on the problems of America. This is why you have all what we have up in the chair.
Yeah.
You know what, can I be honest?
Okay.
You knew when America was going for a letdown and when America really, really felt it
When?
is when they put Obama in the chair. Obama was meant to be in that chair. It was talked about 10, 20 years before Obama came. It was a black man supposed to be in that chair at that year, at that time. This is real talk. So you got to understand, he was the man out of nowhere.
Yeah, that is very
Out of
true.
nowhere. No
Yes.
real record, no what.
No.
He fit the bill. But they made sure he was a descendant, a part of Africa. Tell me this isn't made up. Tell me that this is not plotted and thought about.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
That is
So
a
when
little
that
too perfect.
happened, He was charismatic.
Yes.
And if you ask me, he should be a preacher. Because I think he could do a lot if he just preached. Now, I'm just going to leave that alone.
Okay.
But all of this that's going on in America,
Yeah.
we're not even mentioning pop culture. That's because they can't pay attention, so they want us, they dumping us with things to keep you occupied.
Yep.
If it's pop culture, give them whatever they want. They'll make a mountain out of molehill. And what they use the top leaders like Beyonce
Yep.
and somebody. That's why the Kardashians are like, what is the? I'm gonna say it, but please just understand how I mean it.
Okay.
The Kardashians are like a sewer. They are like the sewer. But remember, they are rich too. They wealthy, but they get all the crumbs that they don't want. So
Okay.
it's like Kim is always signing her name. They always signing their name on this, and
That is very
that,
true.
and that, and why? Because they getting all of the crumbs,
Like a waterfall.
like the
trickle down.
waterfall trickling down. And their job is to what? Keep you entertained.
Yes.
Keep you buying. You think about it. Why isn't it with all these negative things that came on about them and this family?
Yes.
Just Ray J's story alone. Had it happened, just this other guy that played in the movie, and beating up a girl allegedly.
Oh yes. I forget his name.
We're doing this off the cuff.
Yes, but his picture will be right here.
So with that being said, look what they did.
Yeah.
But look what the Kardashians. Why? Because they are the politics darlings. They are the sewer. They are the garbagers. They eat. And if I'm going to tell you how deep this is. You know their day has to come.
Yes.
They have to come down. So does Beyonce. It has to. How they come down, that's the story.
Yes.
That's the story. One of them will be reigning queen. So how they come down, that's what we're going to go into the cards. But in the meantime, we need somebody, we need a woman to stand to keep the people all in your business, to just keep them. Kim does it.
Yes.
But without Kanye, she's no good. Kanye is out there.
That is
Who,
true.
what female we can get that could get that energy? There's none out there.
Yeah. No.
There's none out there yet.
Nope.
It certainly isn't his wife. Who is going to be able to replace the Kardashians with a better way of life?
I don't know unless we change the way we think.
Unless it's Black China. Or a model like. To
Okay.
get America. But that'll all happen when the powers to be ready to reveal whatever this secret thing they working on.
Yes.
Then they can turn around and start dealing with the woes of us.
Yes.
If it's not too late. Because
And
we don't know what they hiding.
Yes. And a way to lead us into the cards and thinking a little bit more. Does this have something to do with China? Because remember, they're trying to
Of
ban
course.
TikTok in America for
Right
Chinese
now,
spying.
this is about domination. This is about power. No world power stayed powerful forever. Every power has been knocked down. No matter what. America is wobbling. And the whole world sees it. They just looking for that crack
Yeah.
so they can come in and do what they do. Now, because I love America, I like to think that my country can do anything.
Yes.
I like to poke out my chest and say, America will beat you up. Don't come messing with me. That's what I like to say, in spite of all of its woes.
Yes.
I'm like, we are a force to beat. You can't convince me of that.
Yes.
However, when you think of China
That is true.
and all that we have done together with China, and now little as they may be in stature, but great in number and saying, I want to be next in power. And they got us to the point where we don't even know if we want to use TikTok.
Yes.
But nobody takes this stuff seriously.
No. Because they're looking at the entertainment they can get from it.
Speaking of entertainment, glad you said it. While you got Gwyneth Paltrow drinking chicken broth, bone broth, looking frail, and eating vegetables. The truth of the matter is, help me understand it. Because if it's like animals, and I don't know about you, animals eat and poop all day. That's all they do.
Yes.
They eat and poop all day. So if they are eating like animals, and I'm not saying it isn't, they got to be a bunch of stinky butt people because they pooping all day. What do you do when you eat bone broth?
Yes.
And vegetables? What about starches?
Exactly. I was about to say nothing to bulk you up.
This is crazy. But this is what the rich do.
Yes.
Because being thin is what to die for.
Literally.
Or maybe they know something we don't know. Maybe they learning how to eat on little. Just in case an apocalypse. I don't know what the rich know. I don't know. But it gives you food for thought. And it's out there like that. I'm like, I thought we did away with anorexic. Anorexic, right?
Yes.
Anorexic. I thought we dealt with that, but it just making a comeback, but it's coming in a different way.
It is.
It's like, no, this is the kind of anorexic where you can eat bone broth and vegetables, and you can have a little noodles, rice noodles, but you got to be careful because you can't have gluten and all of this.
Yes.
Because these people must know something we don't know.
Right.
That maybe
Injections.
the food is contaminated.
Right. That too.
Remember, the powerful and rich know things that we don't know. Why? Because their ear is closer to the gods.
Yes, so they gonna hear before
So they're
we
going to
hear.
hear before we hear. And they start acting out and doing weird things. Like, why would Kim build this monumental house that's like a cave?
No.
I think it's underground. Part of it. What? Because they know what we don't know.
Yes.
And those that know saying, hey, Pat, get ready. Something's coming. Blah, blah, blah. And you'll hear them. But then all on the top of that, you drowned it out with
The mockery.
Chloe. You drowned it with Chloe and what's Christian.
Yes.
You drowned it out. You don't hear them yelling.
No.
Because you hear so many voices, you don't know whether to get serious or what.
Yep.
And yet there is a fight that's going on in the White House where they taking Trump to court.
Yeah.
This is how bad this is.
Yes, Old Crone. Time for those cards. Tell us.
What is
about
it
the
that what is your question?
Well, my question is, for this year, what is going on for the future of America? Like the state, what's going on, energetic-wise?
Like, make it more clear when you say, I really need you to make your question just down to a bare bone, because when you say,
okay, what is
going on-
America hiding?
You mean to tell me these cards are going to say they are hiding a bomb down in the ocean?
Maybe
This is really what these cards are going to say. Really.
maybe say
They are
something
really hiding
like spiritual
black matter. They're really...
No, not that direct.
Okay,
but
so...
maybe like a tower, like couldn't hide.
Yeah, it
something.
can tell me something is hidden, but it won't reveal if America and its powers are secretly quiet. Then even me, no reader could penetrate unless they operate on their level, and I don't. I'm in flux and darkness just like everyone else. However, I'm going to read these cards, so ask again.
Okay.
Just make a simple
What?
question.
Okay. Oh God. What is the plan for the government this year?
First, you said you wanted to know let's just find out
Government
what's
is
America
America.
hiding.
Okay.
I'm going to lay out 3 cards, and of course, negative cards mean negative.
Yep.
Is America hiding something? Hangman, the king, the queen. You got me.
Sounds like a yes. The Hangman, the Queen of Swords.
And she's looking at it.
Yes.
The heartbreak.
The Three of Swords.
The disappointment. And if you notice, it's 3. The triangle. So therefore you know that it's something that they are tangled up in. It's something that it's not just America, but it's other powers involved in this too. And if you look at it, this woman is like a queen. Yes. So maybe this is Great Britain. We don't know. But this woman have a sword, but the sword is up. And I know that means something. I don't know if you can find that. What does it mean when when you hold the sword straight up? So we also see the hangman. And let's say the hangman is America. And that means America has retreated and she's in deep thought, while her people are running amok with craziness. Did you find anything?
No.
Okay, I don't have time.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. So it's like we feel like we're in water and we don't get to see and know because so many things are hidden from us. So many things they do not want us to know in this country. And on one hand, I would say I understand, because you got so many Kerns and Rogers out here that you can't, because they lose their mind. So not everyone out here can handle the truth.
That is true.
So you got to bear in mind. But those that can, you just have to seek the truth from within yourself. Contract. Ooh. See, America's into something, I'm telling you guys. That sword again.
Yes.
And it's right under. First
right.
she had
Popped
it
up.
Swords. Is there a war or something? You see what this is?
Yes, let's see what the knight is dashing to. Because the queen is looking at the Three of Swords.
The Three of Swords, right? And the queen looks like she is protecting or guarding this hangman. And so we know that it has to do with contracts or some kind of contract. And so what it's saying, some kind of contract, whatever this is, it's against it. It doesn't like it. It caused grief. It caused heartache. It's no good in it. Whatever this treaty, whatever this is, whatever that's going on, it is no good. It is bad, bad, bad. The deal they don't want to make the deal, and they come in with full force. If it is made a deal, it looked like there is going to be a war. I'm not saying with this country. I'm just saying in a contract, and this was the card. So if I'm reading, that's what it looks like. See, I will not. Whatever this is, whatever this secret thing, because America is losing grips on everything, especially his people.
Yes.
For a reason. For a reason. And all that's going on in the White House is what's going on in the White House with Trump. Open these. What's going on in the White House with Trump and what is it? Trump and the government.
Yes.
The ex-president. Mm-hmm. And is it something going on, or all of this is just propaganda? And you will show me by the answers. You will show me by negative. Ooh, they are cooking. Okay. They ready to talk. They ready to talk. Let's see. If negative or positive mix, we'll figure it out. So, I want to know, is this thing in the White House with Trump, should I take it seriously or is it just all a joke?
Right.
Is it a joke? You know what I mean? That's enough. Let's see. Is it a joke? Is it a joke? Is it all a joke?
Wow.
Deception. What did we say? What did I say?
Is it?
What was the question?
Oh, should you take what's going on with Trump in the White House seriously? If it's a joke or not.
Is it a joke? The devil came out. What does that tell you?
Illusions.
Illusions. Fakery. Deception. What's going on with the Trump? It's deception. It's fluff. It's all fluff.
So it's for propaganda.
It's for propaganda. Is it to keep the public not paying attention?
That's a good question.
Or is it dealing with a part of the government that need to be dealt with? Is it dealing with the good old boys and the good old girls? Is it dealing with the good old grandmas and the good old grandfathers? Is it fixing that? Is it fixing this? I'm going to pull because I hear it tells me come in the middle. But I think here, but I'm going to pick here anyway. Okay, I'm going to sit that to the side. So is it saying there is a part of America that could be fractured?
Right.
Is it dealing with that? Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. See? Oh.
Couldn't be a better fitting card.
Oh my God. Now, this is what I was at first. Oh my God, I'm done.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my,
Yes.
It's a storm getting ready to come all at the same time. Oh my God. I am trembling right now.
Yeah, couldn't
I'm
fake that.
stunned. I'm stunned with this reading, but you know,
America's fractured, and that's what's
America's is
being dealt
fractured.
with.
This is all being that good. It's got something to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
Are they trying to start a war? Is it about a war? Is it about a civil war in this country?
That's the question.
Is it about a civil war in this country?
Oh, jeez. I don't think we should keep picking.
Okay. You wanted to know.
Yes.
So I want to know, with all this going on and that the government don't want us to know, so is it because they have more important things to deal with a certain part of the country?
Okay.
A certain group of the country. How about that? Let's see what that leaving mean. All these cards have got their backs turned. And then the baby swords. It is raining on us. We're going to have to go. And then the swords. So, in brief, what is this saying? It's saying that America has turned its back on a part of the country.
Oh.
That's why everything is so disheveled. Because it's dealing with this. It's dealing with this. It's dealing with that other part. That good old boys part. It's brewing. They got indigestion. You gotta calm them down. You gotta fix it. We don't need a civil war. We don't need it in this country. Mm-hmm. So you see that she's turned her back. She's looking. She's fixing it. Because there is a part of the country that's sick. But for the first time, even though we are people of color, we are not the sicker ones now. We are starting to be sick towards one another.
Yes.
We're starting to Shaquilla doing things that we never thought that we would do. We're starting to do weird things as a people of color. We're starting to be serial killers and things that we are just now, right now, what America's going to have to come to grips with. This is not about color. This is about people.
Yes.
And this is about people learning to love one another.
Yes.
This is the age of Aquarius. And either you're going to get along or you're going to be left behind. It doesn't matter. Oh my God, see? Either you're going to wake up because you can't fit the old way. You know, I hear a lot of people say, I wanted to be back the way Archie Bunker. You don't want to go back to that. He was a bigoted. He was a bigot and a racist. Who wants to go back to those times? Who want to go back to sitting in the back of the bus? I never experienced it. Who want to go back to busing children across town to put them in mixed schools? Who want to go back to yesteryears? No, I want to move forward to great inventions. Right. So you're like, well, they keeping us out of our jobs. In order to strive forward, my people, you must be educated. So you know. It's about survival of the fittest. They yell this so much. The more you know.
Yes.
The more you know. The doors and the books are open for learning. It's there for you to know. And this is a window.
Yes.
This is a window because this country is becoming so sensitive that you're going to be able to close things. Things are going to close back up again because we ain't going to be able to say nothing because now America has gotten so touchy.
Yes.
Not even just women, men. I've never seen men so sensitive. I mean, I wish they just cry more. It's better than them howling over hatred towards women. This is the grief. America is in a downward spiral, morally, financially, physically, and spiritually. And what does America need? She needs us to start loving one another. Love. And it's so corny, but it's just that simple. I know I have to go because it is definitely raining, and I don't want sugar britches to melt. So, I am the Old Crone. I had something to say.
Yes.
Did I say it?
Yes, you did.
Thank you for joining us. I see you the next time I have a beat.
Yes.
As you all say, sunflowers.